In our first plugin tutorial, we covered creating and editing a simple website plugin using our events plugin type as an example. In this video, we will create some more plugins for experiences, directories, and jobs, and talk about using co-promoted organizations. Let's start in our What's Up 24/7 dashboard. Click Plugins from the menu on the left. Next, click Create a Plugin. I'm going to name this plugin to distinguish it from others I've created. This will be an Experiences plugin. Here, I am adding the URL of the web page where this plugin will be embedded. If you don't know the URL at first, be sure to add it at a later date. Having this info streamlines support with your plugins should you ever need it. I'm setting the plugin type to Experiences. Experiences on our platform are organizations that offer important elements of livability to a community, from health and wellness to entertainment and destinations. Just like the example in our last video, I'm selecting Include All Experiences from selected zip codes. This captures a lot of organizations quickly and easily. Start typing in zip codes here. Click on the city, state, and zip code that displays to confirm. For this example, I'm promoting an entire county. If you have a lot of zip codes like I do, try entering just the first few digits. Then a list will appear to choose from. Scroll through and click the ones you want to add. For this example, I want to include co-promoted experiences as well. I will explain why in a moment. This field allows you to customize your plugin by categories. For this example, I'm going to leave it blank, which means I'm including every category. Now, let's preview the plugin. This looks amazing. I will click Create Plugin. Notice the HTML code that pops up below. Next, I click Copy Code. This is the code you can send to your web developer to embed on an Experiences webpage for you. Before I continue, let's talk about why I included co-promoted experiences in this example. Here's a common scenario. I know there are organizations close by that my community will love and even need, but they fall outside of our county's zip codes. Zip codes and county lines organize information and people, but it's not how we live. Including experiences by zip codes allows me to cast a wide net in my community. But including my curated co-promotion list on top of that gives me a plugin of experiences that is a more true reflection of what our community offers to residents, visitors, and investors. Next, instead of creating a new plugin, I want to make changes to this directory plugin I've already started, as a reminder of the edit feature. On the community directory plugin that's highlighted, I will click the Edit button on the right. Let's add the embed URL here. I have already included co-promoted organizations. I will also select Include All Organizations from selected zip codes and add my zip codes. Click into the menu in this field if you want to select only certain categories to show in your plugin. I want to show them all, so I'm leaving it blank. I'm scrolling down further so we can look at this directory plugin preview. Perfect. Now I will click Update Plugin. Since this code snippet is already embedded on a directory web page, I don't need to do anything else. When editing a plugin, clicking this button means any changes I've made in the dashboard are reflected on my website. Now let's create a Jobs plugin. Make sure to give it a name. Add the embed URL here, then select Job as the plugin type. Now let's choose what information to include. For this example, I'm going with co-promoted organizations jobs and jobs by zip code. And let's add our county-wide zip codes. I'm sure by now you are catching on to all of this. Again, I'm leaving categories blank to include them all. Now let's scroll down further on the page to preview the plugin. Yes, it looks just like I hoped. And now we can click Create Plugin to generate the HTML code snippet. Lastly, I'm going to click Copy Code to share with our web developer. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you check out our last plugin tutorial to get a feel for how we can use categories to create more customized plugins for your community website. And as always, you can reach our support team by sending an email to support@whatsup247.com.